Hi, welcome to Vlogitorial. This is Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and this is my birthday weekend, and I have to share how excited I am, how happy I am. I literally feel like I'm over the moon, and I want to share some of the reasons why I am able to feel this way. As I've talked about, I've had a spiritual awakening over the past several years, and last year was really intense. I literally was in retreat essentially, and in hindsight, it's becoming even more clear how important and powerful last year was because I was home writing Husbands Incorporated, meditating, doing yoga, eating a completely plant-based diet, and it was really a cleanse. I cleansed my whole life on every level. I did these spiritual healings through meditation, so I healed some different issues that I've dealt with for a long time that have really just disappeared. I mean, it's miraculous. So I want to share what I did because it has cleared the slate essentially to rebuild my life. It's like I wiped away all kinds of things, and the foundation is now just a base. And I'm rebuilding my life on every level, and it's so exciting. It's like magical because let me just share a few of the things. So, last year, writing, meditating, being alone a lot, I was in kind of isolation. And what that did was it sort of pared away the social aspect of my life. And it enabled me to focus on what do I want. And so having cleared the social the social aspect of my life because I didn't go out, I was always home writing because I was so determined to finish Husbands Incorporated and some other projects that I had. What it did was clear a path for me to attract new friends and new relationships and new people into my life. And that's what's happening now. I've been making new friends and reconnecting with people from my past that I just absolutely adore and love. And it's happening in a way that just feels like divine timing. And so that's why I know this is all part of that process of last year's detoxing cleanse on every level. So that's social. Career-wise, I feel like my creativity and my productivity and my focus and my determination and my discipline are just absolutely unstoppable and infinite. I mean, my brain feels like a geyser. My energy level feels ridiculously high and excited and optimistic. And the ability to focus on the positive, praising no matter what's going on, being grateful, that exercise that I practiced over the past year, I've been putting into practice now when something comes up that I initially would instantly have a pity party or feel sad or disappointed or alone or any negative feelings. Now, even in the past few days, past week or so, I've had some situations where I could have spiraled into a negative mindset. I just said, in the midst of it, I said, I refuse. I literally declared that to myself in the moment. I refuse. I've spent too many years, too many situations feeling bad. I refuse. And now I feel that I have the tools, I have the divine connection, I can meditate, I know what to do, I exercise. My diet is so clean that there's no junk, additives, preservatives, processed food, fried food, sugar, fake sweeteners. I don't do any of that stuff. So therefore, the chemistry in my body is all natural. I call it supernatural because with a spiritual lifestyle, it just makes sense. There's something like called frequencies. All objects have a frequency, just like a radio channel. And so foods have frequency. So when you eat the highest vibrational frequency foods, it elevates your frequency. And I'm going to talk about this more on my wellness channel, but When you eat plants, you're literally eating sunshine. Because what makes plants green? Sunshine. What makes fruit grow? Sunshine. And I just happen to love yellow food too. So it's like eating sunshine. Pineapple every day, bananas, squash. Oh my goodness. I love yellow food. Peppers. So anyway, my diet keeps me pure and it keeps those toxins from processed food out of my system. And therefore it keeps my mood more stable and it's really powerful. So that, and then the spiritual connection, I ask for help. If I'm stressed, if I'm worried, if I'm afraid, I ask my angels, I ask my spirit guides for help. And they instantly, just last week, I was in the midst of a potential disappointed, worried feeling. And I said, I need help. Please help me. Please help me. And I instantly, all around me, there were signs and messages that everything is going to be okay. And it was so, I literally laughed out loud. And then one of the things that I saw just made me stop in my tracks and like, I hear you. I hear you. It's so powerful. So then I also wanted to, like, energy is very powerful and things hold energy. So one of the things I did over the past year is that I got rid of a lot of clothes, furniture, stuff. Because clothes are so nostalgic. If you have a certain outfit, even if it's one of your favorite outfits, and you wore it in certain situations or with certain people or during a certain phase of your life, it's holding energy from that. Bedding and mattresses and furniture are the same. So I donated my furniture. I donated my furniture and I donated a lot of my clothes, like huge piles of coats, dresses, and I have a zillion dresses. I love dresses. Skirts, suit jackets, shoes. Shoes are so symbolic of where we've been and where we're walking and where we're literally standing. Got rid of tons of shoes, and I literally started rebuilding my wardrobe. So now, with the new life that I'm living that's so fun, I've just been getting new clothes, new shoes. It's really fun because I feel new on the inside. I feel like a new person on the inside. And therefore, I need for my clothing and my shoes and my purses and everything to reflect that newness and the sensational way that I feel right now. It's so incredible. So this being my birthday weekend, I have had such a ball. It's just indescribable. I mean, it's been euphoric. I'm a Cancer, right? July 11th, that's my birthday. That's Cancer. Moonchild, there's a full moon. It's a super moon, which means it's even more powerful. And during the full moon, I always feel more radiant, more like excited, more bubbly, and also get insomnia, like I can't sleep. And so I know that the moon is having a really powerful influence. But I also attended the most amazing wedding last night that was so beautiful. I mean, the vows were so profound. I was literally getting goosebumps throughout the service and gasping, like, oh, how did they put those words together to express themselves? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So my point is that I've opened my life myself up because I've done the work on the inside, and now my world is literally magnetized to bringing me amazing, beautiful moments. And really, if you think about it, all we have is this moment right now. We want to string together as many beautiful moments in life as we can, and I've been stringing a lot of beautiful moments together this weekend. And I'm not boasting. I'm saying this because I felt really, really awful at the beginning of January 2013. I felt all I could do was lay in bed and cry. I felt horrible. I just had no energy. I felt sick. I wasn't sick. I went to the doctor and get full screening, healthy. checkup and everything perfect, but something wasn't right and I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel joyous. And so that work that I did over the past year, that was all spiritually guided. I mean, I was told in my meditation, only eat plant-based foods. And this was after I was guided in the terrible feeling of just laying in bed and crying with no energy for days, to watch all these documentaries on Netflix about plant-based nutrition and how it changes people's lives profoundly. So I was guided to watch those, and then I was guided to follow that plan. And then little things that kept me pushing me and building the momentum for that whole lifestyle. For example, one Saturday, I went to my exercise class. It's called spinning. It's cycling at the where I go to the gym. And I heard go to Eastern Market, and that's our farmers market here in Detroit, which is amazing, and it's just really old and bustling and diverse, and it's this cornucopia of humanity every Saturday. And you can buy all these fruits and vegetables for such a low price, and they're super fresh. So I heard go to Eastern Market, and I did, and I bought all these amazing vegetables for such a low price, like a fraction of what you'd pay at the grocery store. And I just started crying. I was so grateful that I was guided to go back to this resource where I used to go all the time, but it helped me rediscover the abundance of super healthy plant-based foods so I could make a variety of foods on my regimen. And so that detoxed my body in such incredible ways. My skin, just the way my system functions, my sleep, my energy, creativity, productivity, all that good stuff. And of course it opens channels to the divine, which I've enjoyed immensely because it's changed my life. So my point is that having cleared away all of these feelings, things, lifestyle habits over the past year has ushered in this new me, that feels free and liberated to enjoy life in ways that I never have. I've never felt this way. I mean, I've never felt this excited. And it's all from within, and it's not about a thing. It's not about a person. It's not about a situation. It's welling from within me, and that's what attracts the amazing situations, the amazing people, the incredible opportunities and moments. And so I'm sharing this because I want to serve as an example to show you that when you do the work on the inside and you detox your whole life and you cleanse and clear and really work on it, that investment in yourself can pay the most divine dividends. They're immeasurable. You can't measure them by dollars or time or numbers. They're just these feelings that make you just want to giggle and laugh and just be so grateful. And there can still be issues in your life. Life is not perfect. My life is not perfect. My point is the way I react to things now is different because I've done the work and I know that I have divine support. I've been given the tools to get through. And so, on my birthday weekend, I just want to say, I hope that this can inspire you to cleanse, detox, clear your life, clear out the baggage, clear out the bad, clear out the hurt, and that will open a floodgate of joy and new people and opportunities. And I hope you'll be able to sit on your birthday and say, wow, thank you. I have never felt better in my entire life.